You'll understand why I owe you an apology.
I mean, I didn't know who Luke Perry was.
Okay.
For me, it was more like Cole Sprouse.
Yeah, for us, it was like, Cole Sprouse, Sweet Life. We
Yeah.
grew up with that.
Okay, now tell me something real quick. Who is Cole Sprouse? I'm so sorry. But it would have been slightly creepy if I knew who you were, right?
Whatever helps you get to sleep.
Yeah, but I apologize.
No, please, come on.
You've been coming on The Tonight Show for almost 20 years. Do you believe that?
I do.
Yeah.
I lived it, yeah.
Well, this is you and your brother, Dylan Sprouse, on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. And
I can't even tell which one is me.
that's you.
Yeah.
What do you remember about that? Anything?
Nothing.
No, nothing.
You were somebody who liked comics.
Big time,
worked in
yeah.
a comic book store. Is that true?
I did, yeah.
So, but this is sort of obviously a reimagining of Archie comics.
Right.
Were you drawn to the idea of doing it in a different way?
At first, if I'm being completely honest, no.
Okay.
It seemed a little scary to me. I remember my brother, and you can see by his posture, he was talking the whole time, and I was actually sitting the same way I am right now.
You really are sitting just like
I realize it.
That's how you sit. Yeah,
Right.
amazing. But look, Jay's holding a picture. You drew a picture of Jay Leno
Yes.
and gave it to Jay, which we had a zoom in of that, which is kind of, well, it's just interesting. It's just.
I heard you had an argument, though, about the purity of Jughead's dog.
Right. No, so Jughead's dog in the comics is a dog called Hot Dog. For some reason, I was addicted to the idea of having an English sheepdog like he is, and we got this dog. And this dog was the worst actor I have ever...
The sheepdog.
The sheepdog, yes.
Yeah. I grew up with sheepdogs, and they are lovely creatures who are dumb as rocks.
So
Yeah.
dumb. I made a mistake.
All right, good. Thank you.
Well, in keeping with tradition, I actually drew you one tonight as well.
Oh, this is a tradition.
I mean, it's been a little while, so...
Yeah, it's been almost 20 years later. I'd love to see it.
A little bit better.
Thank you, buddy. There it is right there. Fantastic. Wow.
You do something that I love. You're very active on
Finally.
Twitter. People post about you and your twin brother Dylan a
Right.
lot, and your responses to them, I have to say, are really, really funny. So there's a picture of your brother, and it says, 10 child stars who are completely broke, and then you wrote to your brother, did you hear the news?
Right.
I really like that.
And he did. He did hear the news.
He did hear it.
I want to thank you for doing this thing you're doing on Instagram. Do you know what I'm talking about? Camera duels?
Yes.
Camera_duels. Now, here's the idea of this, and this is why I think it's very funny. When now and then you go out and people recognize you, and they try to sneak photos of you, and they like pick their phone up and they sneak, and they act like you can't see what they're doing.
Yeah.
You beat them to the punch and take a picture of them taking a picture of you,
Yes.
and post that photo on Instagram.
Yes.
This one wrote, Cole, I hate wet, sloppy kisses. And your response to that was, I'm also wearing a plaid train conductor's hat. So why are you trusting my 10-year-old opinion?
Jeez.
This is my favorite, though.
This was a look.
What am I doing? I'm not
You were much kinder than me. You blurred out the face.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, we had to blur out the face here.
Right.
But then here's a girl in the airplane. Here's like, no, what? I'm just checking my email. I'm like,
Blends in with her shirt, too.
oh yeah, the phone itself is almost camouflaged. And then here's a picture of this KJ app. This is KJ napping.
That's just his normal state of being.
Like clickbait, this is 32 child stars who died shockingly young. A photo of you, shockingly alive.
Right.
And you wrote, dead on the inside counts too. Which is excellent.
It's kind of backfired on you.
Well, yeah, I mean, it starts as any other small art project through, like, rage and annoyance. When I started doing this and started making it a game, it would, one, be a small therapy for this situation that happens all the time. But now people are trying to fight to actually get on the Instagram, which is completely...
They actually want to be on camera duel.
Completely backfired for me.
Don't catch me! Don't catch me!
They're like, can you see me?
That you posted a poem you wrote to your mom.
Dramatic.
You wrote, and you did write, I was a psycho baby before it was hip.
I love you, Mom. You are the best. You're better than all the rest. And if anyone ever takes us apart, I'd repeatedly stab them in the heart.
Wait, look at the handwriting. Look how young you were.